like, wait for it. It's like running. It's ready.
Woo, Ryan, guess what? It's show number 100.
Be good on make that kitty quiver. Just saying. Check this out.
Yes, Steve. Let's see your wiener.
Bless.
When you take your shirt off, does it match your chest hair?
You okay, Ryan?
It's a great start. So, even though you're a goddamn idiot, it's.
It says, you suck. What time is this over?
Well, Ryan, it's Thursday night, and it's Thursday Night Barbecue Chat. I am Steve Chris. I am with Thursday Night Barbecue, the host, and then you can find me during the week at the lovely, beautiful Wanamaker's in downtown Downers Grove, Illinois, and the man sitting next to me, as always, except maybe in a couple weeks.
Yeah,
the
soccer
one
season starts soon.
The one, the only, the chairman of the board, Barbecue, Blackstone, and Beer, which I think is almost a defunct company at this point, but I think it's still out there a little bit. Barbecue, Blackstone, and Beer Group, Mr. Ryan.
Wow.
Hoagland.
Wow. Almost a defunct company.
Did I say that out loud?
I think you did.
I meant that just for, there's nobody watching anyway. Ryan, we got a whole one person in the house, and that's probably our
me.
guest. It's you or me. Well, Ryan, like a lot of things occurred this week. It was a busy week here at the Thursday Night Barbecue Chat studio mailbox. I got this wonderful brand new Melinda's hat that Mr. David was wearing on the show, and it's got good old Glory there on the side. And we got, from our great sponsors, Melinda's, we got the new Tex-Mex flavor. Ryan, yeah, we'll taste that maybe later live. And from one of our other sponsors, Boar's Night Out, we got the new Citrus White Lightning.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, Ryan. Oh yeah.
Wow.
And I don't know what's going on here with my thing here. Why is it not saying that Thursday Night Barbecue Chat is live? But anyway, who cares? That's probably why nobody's watching, because it's not.
I guess
it's
I
not
gotta
saying.
go live on Instagram myself. Wow.
I didn't hit it. I didn't do that either.
I'm gonna. We're just all over the place today. I'll tell you what. Let me tell you what there. But
yeah. Anyway, and then I also have. They don't need to see that part. That's all special. That was part of the special fans only. You only get to see it if you were on Facebook. So if you're a Facebook fan, you got to see special Thursday Night Barbecue Chat stuff that other people didn't. And then, this one right here. I'm telling you, Ryan, I had this one already. I opened this bad boy up. I'm not a citrus fan, so I'm sure that one's great for citrusy people, but I'm not a citrus fan, so I didn't open that one. But I opened this one. It's called Cheesy Italian. Man, oh man! So get over and get some Boar's Night Out Cheesy Italian, and then of course, as I always like to say, this is our good friend Walter Kinsey. Make sure you get the Kinsey Foods. Make sure you do a BBQ Chat 15. It'll get you 15% off the Kinsey Food website. It's there right there. That's good sauce right there, ladies and gentlemen. So what do you think of all that, Ryan?
Are you done?
Well, I mean, it was a busy week. I'm all excited. It's not often that I get to be excited and say things.
I mean, I see it was a busy week. I like it, but I was just waiting for you to pull up like a second hat.
Well, I didn't even know it was coming, Ryan. I normally I snub you on purpose, but this time I did not know it was coming in the mail. And I'm
the one that told him in our last show that how much I like that hat.
Yeah, I didn't know it was coming this time. It was actually a surprise. I love surprises.
I'm going to make a new logo in the background. I'll just put a line through my name with a big circle on it.
Well, that's not very nice, Ryan. I mean, this is a collaborative team effort.
Oh, hey, Ken Repking. Yes, I'll say hi this time. Ken came in and sent me a message. He's like, man, you were just live and you didn't say hi to me. And he's like, oh, wait, I was watching the replay. Yeah. So
There's nothing wrong with that. Watch those replays. Who else we got in?
Yeah.
I see Griddles
We
and
got Griddles
Biddles.
and Vittles with Nick and Jay's in the house.
Yeah.
Girls Going Grilling says, I can see you. And we got our good friend Greg Snyder is in the house, says, good evening, guys.
Greg, it's good to see you. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Last year, we had this guest on the show, and he was talking about all of the great adventures and places he goes with his marvelous, magical barbecue food truck. And one of them was the Stergis Bike Rally up there in the good old Dakotas up there. And I can never remember which one, South or North Dakota, Ryan. Which one you want to think? You want to flip a coin? I'm going to say South.
South.
You think so? All right. Well, he'll let us know. So anyway, I reached out to him in the summertime because I had thought I had missed it. And he said, oh, no. Au contraire, mon frere. It is actually in August. And I said, sweet. Let's see if we can get this to work. And I'm telling you, I am super excited. We even did a test, not live, but test studio appearance just to make sure that his video feed would work well. It works fantastic. But my good friend Jimmy L forgot his earbuds. So it's going to be like talking to an 80-year-old man who's half deaf. But that's okay.
Huh?
It's still going to be a good show. Exactly.
Huh?
So if you're signing on and you're coming to watch us and you see a lot of pictures of Jimmy L's ear, it's because he's trying to hear us. It's loud there. So without any more commotion or my mouth running any longer,
you're going to just
do our
bypass
sponsors.
sponsors?
Yeah, I just said let's do our sponsors.
Really? You show off all the sponsor stuff we get, but then, we got to thank them.
Melinda's Hot Sauce, bold heat and flavor. Boar's Night Out, championship level barbecue rubs. Blues Hog, legendary sweet heat barbecue sauce. Marble Ridge Farms, premium quality meats. Fat Cow Jerky, big flavor for serious snacking. And OG Bandits, bold rubs with barbecue attitude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Melinda,
With a nice hat.
I haven't tried this yet, though. I haven't tried this Tex-Mex yet. I was saving it for you, Ryan. Oh, I didn't even open it.
A family show. And then we got
this is a family. It is going to be a
Sherwin
family.
In here. It says hi, Ryan and Steve.
Adam, it is good to see you. Guess what? It was. Guess what?
Birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Don't stop. You're going to scare
Happy
away our
birthday, Mr. Sherwin. And that's some damn good Melinda's too.
Is it Sherwin?
Happy birthday to you. What?
Is it? It's not Sherwin, is it? Sherwin?
I always say Sherwin. I don't know why. It's probably wrong. I always say Sherwin, but he still likes me even for saying his name wrong. He probably.
All right. Well, nobody wants to listen to us, so let's get Jimmy up in here. Jimmy, what's up, brother?
Hey, how are you guys?
We are doing fantastic. How are you?
Good. And yes, I am an 80-year-old man because I can't hear anyway, and now it's just worse. So.
Hey, at least I fixed my microphone, and it should be easier for you to hear.
Well, perfect. Yeah, I can hear you so far until I start whacking into the bikes.
Nice. So is
Jimmy,
it North Dakota or South Dakota?
North or south? South. Remember, it's not Sturgis, Michigan, like we talked last time. It's Sturgis, South Dakota.
Wow, he remembered that.
Like that.
Yeah, who would look up Sturgis, Michigan? I mean, we got better technical people than that would know the.
Yeah, that must have been some other show.
Yeah, maybe it was.
So let's show us some of those bikes, Jimmy. Let's see. There we are, just to prove it. There it is. Jimmy is at Sturgis. Look at all these bikes. Are those all Harleys, or are there some fake ones in there?
Harleys, Indians, those are the two main.
It's like I just walked this way.
I'll just walk down through them. You guys tell me what you want to see.
Well, the things we want to see.
You got the food truck there, right?
Yeah, I'll head over there in a minute.
Yeah, how's business going so far?
It's good. The rally officially kicks off tomorrow, so downtown. Today's the first day. Most of the vendors and stuff are open, and it's just now starting to get busy. Campground's been busy a couple of days, but we can't have the campground live for you guys. They may throw you off the internet.
I can
Yeah,
only
originally when we first talked, like back last year, we were supposed to go live from the campground. But then over that period of time between that time and now, Jimmy and I have matured a little bit, and we figured that it probably wouldn't be in our best interest from the FCC if we did live from the campground.
Yeah, I don't think that'd be good.
we have do we get some beads for that?
Probably, if you watch my TikTok later tonight, you'll see one of the reasons why, because we're supposed to shoot a TikTok video with one of the famous guys from the campground. So he's famous in his own mind, and you'll see why.
All right, well, stay tuned, guys. We'll have to watch that one later.
We'll post that on the show. All right, so Jimmy, what I know Jimmy and I have actually been talking a lot in the last couple of weeks. We're trying to get everything all squared away, but because we were really excited about the show and obviously the video and all that other stuff. How long have you been getting ready for this? I mean, what do you guys have to do to get ready for it?
Oh, well, this is a ton of logistics because it's 4.5 hours away. We have to move literally our cookers up here, our staff up here. Then you have all the licensing and all the feeds and that crap, and it's a bunch of work.
I can imagine. You know what ended up happening, Jimmy? We're getting feedback from your side. It's my fault because I had you try to turn your phone sideways and it messed it all up. But we can hear you repeating yourself a little bit.
You want me to kick out and come back in?
You can't hear it, Ryan?
No, it's just.
So let me go. I'm going to go, and then you guys converse. I'll come back in because I can hear it. I'm getting feedback.
I like it. I don't even have to kick him out. He's leaving the show himself, ladies and gentlemen. It's a first. Write it down on the calendar.
Do you hear the feedback now, Ryan?
No, that's fine on my end. It's just Steve. Sometimes I just don't think he knows what he's doing over there. God, what are you doing, Steve?
I wanted to make sure. I didn't know what you guys were doing.
Now I can barely hear you.
What?
Maybe. That might be all right.
Can you hear me, Jimmy?
I can hear the feedback, yes.
Oh, you can hear the feedback on my end now?
Yeah, every time you talk, it's scratchy.
Let me go try again, Ryan.
No, I don't know if it's that or if it's his signal going down more down in town where there's probably more people at. Or it could be the food truck.
I don't know.
Food truck
sounded really good.
So energetic and so much power I feel from that food truck.
Dude, his food, you should see. Did you see he did brisket nachos today?
Yummy. I just got static.
Hey, Jimmy. Try to go out and come back in really quick.
Okay.
So, I mean, this was what happens, Ryan. This is actually better than anything we've ever done with Memphis in May. That's all I can tell you. See, now it says, you hear it? Is it?
I'm just gonna remove him there.
Yeah, what happened with that? Why is it he's not even getting out? There he goes. Wow.
No, I kicked him out.
So anyway, everybody,
last week I muted our guest. This week I kicked out a guest. I mean, I'm just on a roll.
It's getting tough to be on Thursday night barbecue chat.
It is.
But yeah, just make sure everybody knows. I know I pointed it out before some people were here. Kinsey Foods, BBQ chat 15, and then we also have, what else do we have, Ryan? We have Fat Cow Jerky. It's at BBQ chat 10. We'll get you 10% off an order with Fat Cow Jerky. Great jerky, by the way. Some of their flavors, especially the mango ones, are absolutely incredible. There it is.
BBQ
and then if you go to
Boar's Night Out,
and then here you go. I mean, I think it might work for that. I didn't check with Alan and Eric and Alan to see, but now's the time. You get 10% if you go to Boar's Night Out on Boar's Night Out products. I'm assuming those would work on there. All you'll know is they go and do BBQ Chat 10.
I'm interested in that citrus one.
I didn't try the citrus. I'm not a big citrus person.
Fail. All right, let's see. No.
No, this can't be happening because it was so perfect the other day.
You hear me, guys?
Now you're all froggy, Jimmy. I think more people are coming into town. They're weakening the Wi-Fi.
You might have to go back up the street where you were. See, try that.
Go back up on that hill where you were at, where you first signed in. See, this is the excitement of live TV. You just never know what's going on.
Jimmy, can you hear us?
Look at all the motorcycles. You can't hear us from the motorcycles.
Are you there?
Jimmy.
Yes.
Try walking up where you were at by that hill or whatever, where you were sitting on that, and get out of downtown a little bit. See if the signal. Yeah, because see if the signal gets better. It seemed like you were better over there. There's the motorcycles again, right? Harleys and Indians.
Yep. Live podcasts.
I know, isn't it great, Greg? You don't get this on just anything. I mean, it's quieting down.
It is a little bit. Not much though. Might be a short show.
Well,
That getting better.
no, you're still all froggy, Jimmy.
Yeah, I don't know what. We were good for a while.
Nope, it's the same.
Try signing out one more time, Jimmy. Boot him out, Ryan.
Try coming out and come back in.
You might have to do it, Ryan. He can't hear us. He's all staticky.
What do you want me to do, fellas?
See if you can sign out and come back in again.
Okay, hold on just a moment.
Because he had a hard time just getting out of the studio. He went out quicker that time. What was it?
No, I kicked him.
All right. Anybody else got anything exciting to talk about while we wait this? Wait, I can hear
What?
feedback of myself. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's you.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go out. Let's all go out and come back in.
We can't all go out. That'll end the show. What do you? Well, Greg says, have you seen Boar's Night Out construction videos of their new building? No, I haven't.
How about? Is that?
I'm fine. We all can't back out because that'll just end the show.
Oh, will it? Oh, well, I don't have anything now. I don't have any feedback now. Do you have feedback with me?
No, I never had any. Well, I had feedback from when Jimmy was there, but
Yeah.
Greg
Well,
says,
everybody,
have
I
you
mean, we
seen
tried to bring you,
construction
we
videos?
tried to bring you great entertainment and quality entertainment. Unfortunately, as usual, we fall flat on our face. But Jimmy is trying his hardest to come in from Stergis. And to Greg's thing, I have been watching the assembly of the new Boar's Night Out warehouse.
All right, take 3. Let's see. Nope.
Oh, can you hear us, Jimmy?
I can hear you, but it's super staticky again. Dang it.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna have to fight through it if we're gonna do it because you actually sound better than you were the last time.
Well, I'm sorry about that. I thought it was gonna work good.
No, you sound pretty good now.
I get a little farther away from town, see if that helps.
Yeah, you sound
see.
perfectly clear now.
You're perfectly clear now. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Well, that sucks. I'm just at the corner of the grassy knoll behind me is the police station. So
Hey, just think though, if anything happens, you're gonna know where you're at and where you have to walk from the next day.
exactly. There'll be a lot of people that'll be getting up here in the morning.
That's probably why you're probably picking up the extra Wi-Fi from the police station.
Yeah, no, it's a huge police station for 5,000 people.
I wonder why.
Tim, what's up, dude?
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. The town's only around 300,000 now.
Yeah, right. So anyway, so you were saying it's a logistical thing to move all that stuff with it. Where do you bring your meat with you, or do you? That sounds funny to say, but anyway, do you bring your meat with you, or do you buy it when you're up there?
No, we have it all delivered up here. All our distributors deliver right up here.
How many briskets so far?
For just up here,
Yeah.
60 probably so far.
And that's just for what? You just started serving food yesterday?
Tuesday, because it got really nasty weather on Monday. We were gonna open in the campground on Monday, and we decided we did a big picnic for a bunch of our friends. So, and we didn't open. So
that's when we talked, I think. Did we talk on what? We talked on Monday, I think. That's when we.
Yeah, that's when I showed you that pork loin, right?
Oh man, you should have seen that pork loin, Ryan. It was gorgeous.
I was gonna say something, but it's a family show.
Ryan, does everything always have to be like that?
Yeah.
Well, anyway. So how many people you got up with you, Jimmy? How many are in the Jimmy L barbecue crew?
There's 3 of us gonna do this whole thing.
Just 3?
Just 3. That's what makes us a little different than everybody else. We don't overstaff it because our guys are killers. So, and they're all crazy. So we'll just power through it, and Isaac will work till somewhere between 2 and 4 in the morning, and then I'll start at 7 and go to I'll try to be in bed by 1:32 every day. And then Dakota, she'll go from about 10 to probably midnight.
Wow. What are we mainly serving? What are we serving today? Or always
Nachos. The famous Jimmy L's barbecue nachos and tons of them.
See, anytime we talk about food, the signal goes out. I think it's the police station jamming the signal.
No, I just got a text message is what it was.
Oh. Probably somebody telling you, hey, Jimmy, we can't hear you.
Yeah, no. Nobody important.
Like Steve.
Nobody puts it. Well, I'm just saying, now that you're closer to Chicago, I mean, you can always box up some of those nachos and ship them. It probably wouldn't cost as much as it would from Nebraska, but I don't know. Maybe it's equidistant. I have no idea.
I promised you to ship you brisket, and I haven't even got that done. So there's no way I could get you nachos.
Well, I wasn't going to mention the brisket, but
we got a little busier than I anticipated. Literally, after we got done with you guys, things kind of flipped upside down, and it has been crazy.
See what the show does for you?
I know.
Yeah, I'm serious. You guys do a good job. You just don't give yourselves enough credit.
Oh, we give ourselves a ton of credit. Unfortunately, there's nobody else to hear it, but we Ryan and I say we do a good job every single time, but it's just take it from Jimmy L. I mean, if you know anybody, tell them to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Ryan and I want to retire and just do this full time. I just want to be able to sit in this chair all week.
You guys just keep at it, because eventually it's going to kick off and you guys are going to be in good shape. Just got to keep at it.
Well, I know I'm in good shape. Look at how lean this guy is. Ryan can't show a picture like that. Look at how lean.
Oh.
Yeah, no. I mean, but it's both sides of the brisket. We got the lean side and the fatty side, right?
Good one, Ryan. Good one.
Put that on.
Good one, Ryan. Good save on that part of it.
Good old Terry White says, "Good evening, everyone." He's over on Instagram.
Oh, is he over on? I got someone on Instagram. It's Anna. I can't even say it. Anna Verace Pizzioli events. Boy, I'm really. That's a tough one to say. But they say hello, and he says I will be in live. So I don't know if he's asking if he wants to come on the show live, but I mean, we're open to anything, but we're booked out for a while. We're booked out till almost November. Believe it or not, people actually want to be on this show when I ask them. So,
well, it's a good one. You guys do a good job. I want to be on. We'll have to come on again when you can actually sit down and actually have it. Yeah, sorry about forgetting the earbuds.
Yeah, the static kicked in. I think he said this is the greatest show he's ever watched. He appreciates us 100%. And yeah.
Every time he talks about food or wants to say a compliment about us, the static comes back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's bad.
It comes in and out. I think like you were saying, Jimmy, I think so many people are coming into the town, they might be weakening the Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
but
you're probably right. I mean, we were good at 45 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and then when you and I did Monday, it was like, dude, it was like you sounded better than Ryan. I mean, but it's not hard to do, but you sounded better than Ryan.
Yeah, no, it's unfortunate, but here, let's see if I can get Ryan over. Let me go
across the road.
Let me go down the other. Let me go away from the action. We'll try that.
Oh yeah,
but Homes Brews Barbecue said, "Found you guys over on Instagram. I thought I'd come check out the live." Well, appreciate that.
Well, thanks for coming in. If you got any questions or anything, feel free to shout them out.
Jimmy L hanging out with us here. He's down in Sturgis, South Dakota, not Michigan.
Well, technically, he wouldn't be. Well, from us anyway, he wouldn't be down. He'd be up in Sturgis.
Over at Sturgis.
Is that your name better, guys?
A little bit.
Is it?
Yeah, so we're losing all the motorcycles now. Now we're back into just some plain old suburbia.
I know, now we're just into trees and houses and.
Yeah, it's better, but it's still crackly.
We might have to take a hit,
Ryan.
Ryan.
On this corner, there's still motorcycles coming. This is the main street they're turning on.
Yeah.
It's like the old days when you had to walk around when cell phones were brand new to find
find service. Yeah.
Work.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? That's exactly right. I hate that.
Well, sooner or later, we might have to bite the bullet so we can get down there where the action is and see what kind of exciting things we can see, and if there's anybody that we need to talk to or anything.
You guys would have so much fun here. You would have so much fun. There's so many different people from all over. Matter of fact, you'd probably run into somebody you knew.
Well, I don't know. Maybe for me, Ryan doesn't really have too many friends, but I mean, I might find 3 or 4 people.
It'd be the Steve Show.
It's always.
It's going to be the Steve Show pretty soon.
Ryan, don't be like that. It's not. I'd say it in jest. Oh, here comes a motorcycle. I heard one.
See the Jeep.
Oh, there it is. What kind of cheese do you use on your nachos? You got a specific. Look at all those motorcycles going by now. What's your favorite brand? You got a specific brand of cheese you use on those nachos because it looks good.
What's that on the nachos?
Yeah, the cheese. What kind of cheese you use on the nachos?
Oh no. Some things we just don't give away. It's a good one. It's an expensive one, I can tell you that. But it's a good one.
That must be that good old government cheese.
And kind of nobody's watching, Jimmy, and they can barely hear you, so you can say the name out loud if you want to.
It'd be recorded. Yeah, it'd be recorded. I probably have sun right in you guys' face. Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, you're getting your exercise in today. At least you've walked like half a mile, I think, just to be on the show.
Yeah. How are you guys?
It's the same. Cutting in and out, but
Those guys are like, what's with this guy? He's standing there talking to somebody by a stop sign.
Well, they're lighting somebody up on Main Street.
You look like what is it? Garvin male prostitute, whatever that. What was that Saturday Night Live skit? Haven't you ever seen the Saturday Night Live skit with the whatever, Ryan? You know what, Ryan? You're kind of like a wet noodle today on this exciting show that we're doing.
I'm having a hard time with this show. It's so hard and frustrating when we want to have our show and then stuff just doesn't work how we want it to.
When we have these great huge, and I even told everybody, like I said, it's like 20 million times already. I mean, Jimmy and I did like prep. I mean, we actually talked to each other Monday.
We test ran this just to make sure. We wanted to make sure it was going.
Yeah. See. Oh, what's going behind you there, Jimmy?
So that's the parking lot so the parking motorcycles here, and then we have the shade. So they're probably put pinstripes and tinting and stuff on.
See, there's a lot of motorcycles and stuff, Ryan. I bet you the Wi-Fi signal's getting sucked up.
Here.
You need to hook the Starlink. Oh, that's a good picture of him.
Screenshot that one right there.
There it is. Jimmy L. looking his best. Well, if anybody has any questions or comments or anything they want to know from Jimmy L, obviously, Ryan, we are like way ahead of our time. You know what? That's who I'm reaching out to. I think I'm going to send a message to Mr. Musk and see if we can get. Oh, there he is back. There you are, Jimmy.
Sorry, I got closer to Main Street and got the signal.
Yeah, see, it's closer.
Sorry, Jimmy. We had a great.
Look at that, Jimmy. Hold on, Ryan's going to put your picture up. Oh, you can't really see it, Ryan. It's clearing.
You're frozen.
You were frozen, and you never freeze in like a good cause. Like it's always like
nobody ever freezes at a great spot.
No one ever freezes at a great spot. Well, for Mr. Bones Brew Barbecue, I know you found us on Instagram and you came to check out the live. This usually isn't how it is. We try to do these weird, extravagant things, and technology just isn't caught up to us yet. Look at all those motorcycles. What?
We might have to call it.
Ryan, don't say such things. You're going to hurt Jimmy's feelings.
It's nothing against Jimmy, but I mean,
well, Jimmy, maybe try your trailer.
I hate to do this to you guys, but I can't hear you at all now.
Yeah.
I think there's just so many people here. When we tried it, Steve, it looked good. And now it's rough.
Yeah. All right, buddy. It's not.
No.
Yeah, you can go ahead and boot him, Ryan, if you can. We're gonna let you go, Jimmy, because we can't. It's not gonna work. I don't think.
No, I don't think so either. Sorry about that. It was good intentions, I guess.
Yeah. Well, we tried.
All right, we'll catch up with you next time. Good luck on all the sales.
All right. See you guys. Thank you.
See you, Jimmy. Well, Ryan, we always try really hard to do really great, cool things. And why does it never work for us?
I don't know.
I mean, you would think that cell service nowadays would be able to
tell you, from doing DJing and stuff like that back in the day, I used to go and set up, at a wedding. And we'd go and get everything set up, and we'd test everything, and we would take the wireless microphone. We'd walk all the way across the room and test it out. Everything would be perfect. And then all of a sudden, you get 100 other cell phones in there, and it just kills the signal. So you take the good with the bad. We tried with Jimmy. Appreciate him trying to get us down to Stergis. We appreciate all the people that try to get us onto other avenues that we normally wouldn't have access to, but it just never seems to work.
I'm just hold on a second. You hold the court there, Ryan. I'm texting Jimmy really quick.
Texting Jimmy. So
well, he texted me. He said Jimmy just says he's really sorry that it didn't work out the way that we wanted it to, and
it's all right. It's not his fault.
Like I said, we had really high hopes. I mean, he really wanted to because we actually tested it on Monday.
Yeah, but you probably tested on Monday with nobody there.
Well, and that was it. There weren't that many people. And he said this, he said there's so many people here right now. And I bet you that's probably what ended up happening is there's so many people there that it's just all chewing into the Wi-Fi, and it probably is overloading there.
It happens. It happens. That's all right.
Yeah.
That's what live podcasts are all about, though. That's the fun.
Yeah, I mean, you don't get this kind of boringness from ones that are pre-recorded, because they would just say we didn't have a show tonight and just not hear it. Here, you get to experience the thrill of our failures. So, I mean, how much more exciting can that be? So,
right. Yeah, that's what we're here for. We're here for your laughter.
Right.
Still says we're down to 2 people watching us. So
well, I mean, it's probably you and I, Ryan. I mean,
we're down to 1. No, because I'm not on Thursday Night Barbecue Chat. YouTube.
Oh, well, that's great. I'm glad you can't even support Thursday Night Barbecue Chat. It hurts my feelings.
I said I wasn't on Thursday Night Barbecue Chat YouTube page. Didn't say you didn't support it.
Oh, well, it's probably it's either Greg Schneider or it's a Bones and Brew Barbecue. So it's kind of disappointing. This was the first show you're watching.
Kind of disappointing. Sorry, Greg Snyder. He just called you disappointing.
No. I'm just saying I feel bad.
It's kind of disappointing.
I would never say Greg Schneider's disappointing, because I've worked with Greg. We have volunteered, did some great things. Great things with Operation Barbecue Relief. We've did a lot of good volunteering together. Well, Ryan, we can go on and on about this. I'm telling you, this right here, this Boar's Night Out, this is a winner chicken dinner of this one here.
I want to get that and put it on like a quesadilla. The
cheesy Italian.
Yeah.
No, this is really good. These just came out. And they sent me they sent the sample to me, of course, because they figured Ryan would not treat them properly or something.
Right.
I don't know, but Ryan, you can probably, well, if Trisha doesn't like the citrus one, you can probably have the citrus.
Yeah, I'm interested in that one. I love citrus.
Yeah, I'm not a big citrus fan, but this, and I don't even want to taste it to try to taste it, because sometimes it gives me like funky taste buds. Who's the guest tonight?
Who's the guest tonight? Well, we had barbecue down at over at Stergis, South Dakota. And the signal just didn't really want to work with us that well. So he was on for a little bit. Everything got staticky. He had a hard time hearing us. We couldn't hear him. So this is it. We're your guests tonight.
So if you have any questions or anything you want to ask us, me and Ryan, I guess we could talk about, Griddle Battle's less than a month away, or almost a month away. We got that.
Speaking of the Griddle Battle, based on the timeline, and this is the first announcement I'm making on it. I haven't posted anything, but I am reluctantly putting a cancellation on the Griddle Battle. So
yeah, I figured that.
Due to a lack of teams signing up, we had 2 teams that signed up, and that's just not enough to keep things going. And I haven't even announced it. This is the first time I've actually said anything to anybody about it. So breaking news here on the Thursday Night
Breaking news. There's always something. There's always something breaking news.
Yeah, so. It's sad. I've been contemplating it over the last couple of days. Reached out to a couple of people about signing up again, and not getting any feedback on it. So I'm not gonna try to put any more time into it this year. I'll bring it back next year and see. We'll try it one more year next year probably. And see how it goes. So yeah, that's official, guys. The Griddle Battle this year, September 12th, is officially canceled. kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Hopefully we can plan something and get something on the books for next year. Maybe change the date. See if a later date might help or an earlier date. I don't know. Don't know what to do on
Well,
that.
Ryan, you know my feeling about the whole thing.
Yeah. It's a bunch of
I am very disappointed in that community a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that's, well, I mean, I know it, and I know it happens, but I mean, because obviously there's KCBS competitions and there's other competitions that don't, to fill up. So it's,
I could have had a couple more teams, but I know that it happened to be the same day that Glen Ellen Backyard Barbecue was doing theirs. So I think that hurts a little bit. But
well, there's a couple things that, and I know you and I talk about it every single time. See, we're going to get into griddle battle because I'm really kind of mad now because it's frustrating because it's a really great idea, and you're talking about, I guess, well, I don't know. It depends on where it depends on where griddling is looking to be. This is something that was developed. I mean, there are griddle probably ancillary things at competitions, but this was the first, as far as I know, the first true fully griddle competition that was dedicated to just people that were griddle cookers. And I think it's very disappointing that there's a lack of support for it because griddle cooking is very, very popular. And it's even more disappointing when there's a member of the griddle crew, which is supposed to be a family, and now there's probably close to 300 of them, as far as what I'm kind of understanding from. How many are there? 4 million?
yeah, no, I mean, I think official members like 150 or something, but
okay, there's 150 nationwide. Now I get it; it's nationwide.
Yeah, there's honestly not a lot in the Midwest, so I'll say that much.
But where's everybody at?
There's a lot of East Coast and West Coast.
Well, the East Coast.
I mean,
the East Coast is a lot closer to us than the West Coast.
I mean, there's some Indiana, Illinois, Michigan, Wisconsin, Southern Illinois. I don't think there's anybody in Iowa off the top of my head, but.
Well, my question would be before you start, and if you're doing like a post-mortem after the fact that you had to cancel this, my thing would be is to go to the people that are within Illinois, Iowa, Indiana. I mean, I would even include the East Coast. The East Coast is not, I mean, cry baby cry. I understand, but I drive all the time. And I mean, Carolinas is only like 15 hours away. That's a one-day drive. It's not like it's I mean, I know some people don't like to drive. I drive all the time, so it doesn't. 15 hours is not a big ordeal. But I'm getting it got me all worked up now about the whole.
Got you all worked up. You need a glass of water there, Steve?
No, I got my coffee. I think it's all it's the cheesy Italiano.
Cheesy Italians getting to you, huh?
Yeah. I would personally send out a letter. I mean, to people, whoever, I mean, you're Captain Major Sergeant of the
Nope.
Oh no, you got demoted? You're just a regular private?
I'm no longer a captain for the griddle crew.
Oh, well, that's too bad. Well, that's all right.
The second year started as of the 1st of this month, so my tenureship was gone.
Well, anyway, but you still should have emails of all those people. And I would send them an email, say, hey, I'm trying to put together this competition. It's Illinois. It's centrally located. What is keeping you from coming? Are you scared of competing? Okay. Because that could be an honest to God thing. Are you afraid of what people are going to say about your food? Because doing videos and getting likes and hearts and thumbs ups and all that other stuff is different than somebody physically tasting your food and judging it.
Or are you scared of competition?
Well, that was my first one, fear of competition. 3, do you think you're not good enough? Because I can tell you right now, I get it. There's people on Instagram. there are no professional griddlers out there, technically, like you would have with a KCBS Pro or somebody that's won Memphis or May, and the people that do that. There are no technical pro griddlers, and so it's basically wide open. So Greg's trying to save the day. Are you going to the shed this weekend? I wish I was, Greg. Tell me. I can tell you right now. I wish. We talked about that a lot on last week's show. I would love to go to the shed this weekend, which is having their rib rumble and the kids queue and all that other good stuff. So if you're in the area, check that out. Head over there. Greg, are you going to the shed? I'll ask Greg if he's going to the shed. But that's my big thing.
Every single time we talk about the griddle battle, somebody brings up something else.
Well, it's just because I think it's a great thing, and I think it's a fun thing, and I think because I've been to the griddle battle a year, 2 years ago, or even last year, I judged it, or when I judged it 2 years ago, I was at it last year.
Yeah.
I just love, coming from competition and watching barbecue competitions. I love the creativity and the freedom of the griddle cookers. I think they're fun and fantastic. I don't understand why more people would not want to take part in this. So it's got to be one of those 3 or 4 things, or all of them, all of the above. Or is it just you don't want to travel? Is it the prize money? Are you looking for, as everybody here says, and even the professional barber, if you're going into competition griddling and you're expecting to make a profit, then it's not going to work, because most of the barbecuers don't make a profit.
No.
I could probably tell you, even someone like Heath Riles, and he's going to be on the show in a couple weeks, and we can ask him. Actually, August 20th, I think he's going to be on the show. He's coming up in 2 weeks. We can ask him, but I mean, now granted, I think he won $50,000 for doing Memphis in May. Okay. But I can tell you, I couldn't even tell you how much he spent when they go and they put together all those venues that they put together, because at Memphis in May, it's not a 10 by 10 tent. I mean, they put on a big show for that. Yeah. I bet you he probably spends 10 to 20 grand just to set all that stuff up and do all that. So he's not walking away with tons of money. He could if
plus all the people that are there helping cook and everything like that. I'm sure they're, getting something from it. But
I mean, I'm not saying that he's not getting.
Griddle battle sounds like a fun concept. It is. It's a fun time. I mean, if you've ever done a barbecue competition where you're just doing, or a KCBS where you're doing only the 4 meats that you're doing all the time, the griddle battle still, it gives it that versatility to change it up. Like this year we were doing breakfast, dessert, and an anything goes category. It's just trying to, not limit it to something and just open it up to, giving somebody the option to do something that they didn't fall under any of the categories that we've done in the past. So
well, and then to elaborate on what Ryan was saying with the categories is, it's breakfast, which means it's breakfast. It's not saying who can make the best sausage egg sandwich breakfast. It's breakfast. I mean, you can do omelet with whatever. You can do a skillet. You can do biscuits and gravy. You can do whatever you would normally want to do for breakfast. It's not like what's your best breakfast sandwich. It's dessert's the same way. It's not your best crepe for dessert or whatever. It's everything.
Category. It's everything. It opens it up to the whole thing. Dessert. You want to do fried ice cream. You want to do, whatever.
Yeah, and that's the nice thing about it is it's such a free, creative event, and I'm trying to wrap my head around, because everybody, obviously there's the griddle crew, I'm not saying the Blackstone griddle crew, but there's the griddle family, there's the KCBS barbecue family, there's the steak family. Now there's going to be like the rib cook-off family, but they're all excited to grow that area. And I just always thought that the griddlers would be super excited, and there are some that do, and I'm not gonna say that they're not, because I've seen some that have shown up to the griddle battle in the past years. There's some that want to do that, but it's just you would think you would want to have an inaugural thing. I mean, and unfortunately, as I told Ryan when we did the post-mortem from last year's, as we were talking about it, Ryan's stuck in a catch-22 as far as if you don't get a lot of people to sign up, you're not going to get a lot of sponsors, so you're not going to get a lot of sponsorship money because sponsors are going to be one in front of as a lot of faces as they can, and you're not going to get competitors if there's not a huge pot. So it's kind of like someone's got to give. So somebody, to me, it would be people would sign up. So you have the crew would come together and say, okay, we're going to trying to have 20, 30 people there. This way we can show sponsors. So the next year, maybe we can get a lot of sponsors. Maybe we can get a $5,000 to $10,000 prize. Now everybody's happy and everything starts growing and feeding off each other. But if you can't get anybody to show up, you're not going to get people to sponsor it. I mean, what we had last year, I think did you have 10?
No,
you had 5?
5.
So if you go to somebody and you say, let's just take Blues Hog because they're one of our sponsors. Why they're sponsoring us, I don't know, because we don't have that many more people than the Griddle Battle. But anyway, but they're a sponsor. If you go to them and say, hey, we want you to donate $1,000 and be a sponsor of the Griddle Battle, they're going to be like, oh, great. How many people are going to be there? 5. Okay, they're going to say no because they're not going to get the return on their investment.
Right.
At what?
That's costing them $200 a person. I mean, that's
at the most of what? If somebody goes out and gets excited that Blues Hog is their sponsor, they're going to sell 5 bottles of sauce. I mean, it doesn't equalize whatever. And the thing that I never understood, what I never understood was, like Ryan was saying, what Ryan kind of said, we have talked about it. You're able to do content from the Griddle Battle. So if you have a very good following, you're able to you can do lives. I mean, last time I was there were people doing lives. They were doing videos and posting at the same time. So you can basically work while you're competing. If that's what you have a great social media following, you can work and make money while you're doing the Griddle Battle. And then you still may end up winning the Griddle Battle. So it's like, there's a lot of pluses and minuses, I guess.
Well, I was going to say too, it wasn't, I know we were trying to think of things why they didn't want to come and stuff. And, the distance might be part of it. And there's sometimes like I question myself. I've questioned myself a lot over the last couple of days. Like, I know I didn't probably promote enough as much as I can. I could probably do better on that, getting the word out better, trying to get with local communities just to get stuff on their radars. I've shared it out on a bunch of different local Facebook groups just to, try to get just even the local people around here to come and do it. But yeah, to the fact of, having 5 teams and trying to get sponsorships, it's a $100 entry fee. You get into some KCBS competitions, they're, $200-$300 to enter, and you're spending another $500-$600 on meat and stuff like that. So to have 5 teams enter at $100 and I'm doing $1,000 cash prizes, I'm out $500 right there.
Right.
Plus paying for the trophies and getting those all ready and the venue and getting that all together and making sure we got judges and the volunteers. I mean, Brandon Bresner's always been a great help on getting some volunteers, and Nick Agnew's always come up and brought some other people with him to help judge. So it's there's a lot that goes into putting on an event, and a lot of people don't see the behind the scenes stuff. So, I'll say this, like when I was out at Utah at Blackstone headquarters, like I talked to another Griddle crew member that's in Illinois, that's not far, and I was like, hey, are you gonna think you're gonna make the Griddle Battle? What's that? Like, what? I mean, I talk about it all the time. I put it out there all the time. I have shared out the event I don't know how many times, but oh well, it is.
Yeah,
what it
is. It's from that aspect, I can see it's kind of hard to algorithms play a lot of funky stuff, and if they're not constant followers. But I mean, if they're part of your barbecue Blackstone and beer group, I mean, it should pop up. Or I mean, you should, if anything, tag it, pin it to the top so it's up there. But I don't know. It may end up being you may end up having to find 30 people just to reach out to and for next year and say, hey, I mean, I really, this is really something that could be. And I mean, you get the right people with the right and that's the thing that disappoints me a little bit, is because most of your griddlers have fantastic social media presence that I think if you got 20, even if you got 20 to 25 people, there would be such a great social media presence of people having a good time doing this and cooking this and this and that, that it should automatically feed on itself. I mean, I don't understand that. By the way, I did find this, my crippling hot sauce. Yeah, I did. I found my crippling hot sauce.
Yeah. So
kind of par for the show. It was kind of a crippled show, but so anybody, I know everybody signed in. I mean, you get to see Ryan and I being boring, but usually there's a guest here to save us. We tried to get Jimmy L's barbecue from Stergis. I did text Jimmy to say, hey, if it looks like you got a decent signal, go ahead and sign back in. He did respond. Unfortunately, it's getting worse. It's dropped a lot. There's just now so many people. We were talking about Stergis in general because he was walking around before Ryan came, because we were on at like 6:45 just to see it, dude. And he sounded as crystal clear as a freaking bell. It was so freaking good. And I was like, that's a cute little town. I said, how is that? He's like, there's normally like 5,000 people that live there, and then over this weekend, it becomes like 100, like 200 to 300,000 people. That's how many motorcycle people are coming into it. So probably just, unfortunately, it overloaded.
Maybe I need to go there. I'll have a griddle battle at Stergis.
Well, I mean, there's one thing I think you can. I know we talked about it, and I get it, and that's the thing that other people have to understand is that, I was talking to one of the local sauce and rub guys today, and we were talking about how hard it is to do stuff when you have a job. And it's hard to, yes, you can blame Ryan. Well, you didn't get it out there. Ryan already works 40 hours. Plus he's going to soccer games to watch his kids, and he's trying to do a life. So it's like, you're trying, but it's hard to do it. If I had a social media person like this show, if I had a social media person, there's nothing in my mind that tells me that it wouldn't have 100,000 followers if I could get some, if I could do it constantly posting things. And, we had, what's his name? Grilling with Dad on. I mean, he says he posts, what did he say? Facebook. He said he posts 7 to 8 times a day.
Yeah.
I'm lucky if I got time to cut up and post one thing.
Well, I came across a guy, and he was talking about his social media, and he goes, post at least one thing every day.
Right. And that's basically where I'm at. If I'm lucky, I can get 2.
And I'm trying to get to that point, but it's hard.
Well, but you're, like I said, but you're in hectic time. I mean, dude, your kid's 13, 14 years old. I mean, this is the time they're running and going, and you're at that inflection point with kids. Cause it's like, he's 13, 14 years old. He's doing all this stuff literally 4 years from now. And obviously, how fast 4 years goes. And, because obviously I didn't realize that, here I am November, I'll be 56. I felt like it was just 18 walking out of high school, and here I am 56. And, you got 4 short years, and then the kid's off to college, and then he's going to start doing his own thing. And then it's just like, those days are gone. So, I get it, when he talked about the same thing, it's just like, he might put some of the stuff on hold, cause he's busy doing his full-time job. And maybe when he retires in a couple of years, now he's got something. He can go back to the sauce and the rubs and all that other stuff, where if you got to go and do a tasting or a sampling on a Saturday, you just didn't work 40 hours or more the whole week. And now you want to, people want you to come out and do a tasting all day on what should be your day off.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. That's the sad news for it. That's sad news to hear.
We'll figure it out one day at a time.
But we do have, if anybody's interested and you're in the Chicago area, Wanamakers is going to do a tailgate event on the 12th. I know I wasn't going to be at the griddle battle if it was there, only because of the fact that it was the only weekend that I had to get this in before it got too late in the season. And then it gets cold, and then nobody wants to.
And I will say this, Steve, like, I appreciate you. Steve did reach out to me ahead of time and say, hey, I need to know, like, are you gonna do the griddle battle or are you not? Which way are
Right.
you leaning? Before he booked doing the tailgate thing at Wanamaker's. So I mean, it's not like Steve was just like, "F you, Ryan, I'm doing it
Yeah.
over here. I don't care about you."
Here I am over here preaching about people that
No,
should be
he's-
going to it and going to it, and then
he's
I scheduled.
managing a barbecue department and has to keep that up and running, but still took the time to call me and say, "Hey, I don't want to miss your event, but if it's not going to happen, I'm going to."
Well, and that was it. And Ryan kind of gave me at that point, yes, it's fine, because it doesn't. I mean, even back then, it didn't, unless something
didn't
miracle
look like it was
happened when
gonna
I
go.
contacted him, that if something didn't happen, it was going to be canceled. And so I kind of felt comfortable with scheduling it for that day, because I honestly, I'm telling you, I love the griddle battle. I know I pick on it on the show, and I pick it all the time just because Ryan talks about it. That's why I don't understand. Obviously, you can tell nobody griddlers really watch the show except for the few like Griddles and Vittles and Smoking Griddle Boys and Terry White and that stuff like. Because we mentioned the griddle. That's the running joke. We mentioned the griddle battle every single flipping show practically. I mean,
there's
so
one
for
thing consistent about every single show, I think it's the griddle battle has been mentioned. In
the
every
griddle
single
battle is usually mentioned in every show, and if not every show, every other show is my championship burger, which is absolutely an amazing burger that looks wonderful and gorgeous. But
On that note, we're at our 8 o'clock mark. We went over our hour. We still made it through, even though we had
we've still fought through.
Yeah.
So anyway, everybody, the funny part is I'm going to say who our next guest is. Next week we will be with Aussie Campfire Kitchen. So I can honestly tell you, which is absolutely hilarious to me, is now we had the Flaming Mongrels on about a month or so ago. We can get a better signal from Australia than we can from Main Street Sturgis in South Dakota.
Yeah.
Explain that one to you. We can go halfway around the globe.
There's a whole lot of different variables on these people that are live on the scene without a boosted signal compared to two guys sitting across the country with great internet.
I know. But anyway, so it'll be just so everybody has, well, you know what? We'll finish out the month. We'll go through the 3 weeks. Next week is Aussie Campfire Kitchens. They do a lot of stuff as far as open fire cooking things. Come join us for that one. I haven't totally confirmed yet, but it should be August 20th, which will be in 2 weeks. Will be Heath Riles. He will be on the show. We're going to talk about 2 times repeat champion, and then we could probably talk about what his thoughts are for the coming third one. He is also going to be one of the competitors in Melinda's Wing Battle coming up in Hondo, Texas. And then to end the month, so far, we're still good, and we're still on. We are going to have Chef Jonathan Sawyer will be on August 27th. He has been on Food Network. He's been on Guys Tournament of Champions for the last couple years. He's been on other Food Network shows. And then he also runs, I believe it is Kindle Downtown in the city of Chicago. I could be wrong on the name of the restaurant, but I think that's what it is. So I think we got some great guests coming up for the next 3 weeks. And then we head into September. So
Well, hopefully you got September moved around for the one show.
Not yet. I haven't figured out the chess moves of that. I don't think it'll be. I still have October 8th opens. I got 8th and 15th open. Maybe I can move somebody to there. And then, what days are you not here again? The 10th and the what?
Well, for
10th and 24th. No, September. What is it? 10th and
September.
I thought it was the 10th and the 24th for some reason.
The 3rd is good. The 10th. 10th and 17th.
Oh, so 2 weeks in a row, 10th and 17th.
Yeah. The 24th. The 3rd and the 24th are fine.
All right, let me see. Maybe I can move the 10th and the 24th around. We'll see what happens.
And then October 1st.
Jesus Christ, Ryan.
October 1st, I'm reffing, but I should be done at 6:30.
Yeah. Just in case anybody's wondering, the first is going to be Juan de la Cruz. I think he is an open fire cooker. I think he's going to come from Australia as well. We here at Thursday Night Barbecue Chat, we love Australia. They're good to us.
A little random, but all right, guys.
A little random, Ryan says.
Thanks
All right,
for-
everybody. Thanks for everybody for
all
watching.
this.
Jimmy L up there in Sturgis. Thank you very much for trying. We
appreciate
both
you.
thought it was a great show. We did everything we could possibly do to do it, and it didn't work. And thank you, everybody, for watching. Ryan, thank you for coming on the show today. I know you've got a busy schedule, and I'm always honored that you make time for me and the rest of our family here on the show.
Yeah. Well, look for Griddle Battle 2027. See you guys. Take care. We'll see you next week. Bye.